when they do interviews with me, they're not the interviews that you do with boxers. Boxers usually don't talk. And all they can tell you is he ran 5 miles yesterday, or got good left jab, I'm not that type Negro, black man, you understand?
Yeah.
See, the questions they asked me on interviews and in colleges is the same thing or more complicated than you would ask the Queen of England or President Nixon or some senator politician. So I would say that I'm awful happy because what I'm doing now I feel to be much greater than boxing.
Yeah. You found the black Muslims.
Well, naturally, I went to a Muslim meeting here in 1960.
And that's how it started.
And I heard the truth. I heard the real truth that Christianity don't teach. I saw people not smoking, thousands of them. I saw them not drinking, not committing adultery, not fornicating, praying 5 times a day, bathing twice a day, in unity, putting up their own schools, their own factories, their own radio shows, their own newspapers. One man, Elijah Muhammad, runs his own nation here in America.
Whatever Clay says, it's never been quite established how he did become mixed up with the black Muslims. His claim to have taken the initiative and joined them is certainly disputed. But whatever the route, he has a convert's fanaticism. Though he's under a cloud with their leader, Elijah Muhammad, his loyalty remains unswerving. He doesn't even question the inconsistency that the black Muslims, who claim to be anti-boxing, gave Clay special dispensation when it became obvious that he was to become their most famous frontman.
All I want is the following of my world, the black world, which numbers some 650 million. And this is what I have now. My stand for my religious belief, my stand for my people, speaking up for my people, all of them are with me, and that's all I want.
Can I come back to your association with the black Muslims? Have you paid them a lot of money?
Well, this is another propaganda thing. It's a good question that people here in America has tried to paint the image where I was being used by the Islamic religion just for prestige and for money. I'd like to say that after all of my fights, white America, as I said earlier, took 90% first, which left me 10%. I divorced my first wife. It cost me about $200,000 in alimony. The judge, he was against me too. I was married 11 months, no children, and I have to pay a woman $1,200 a month for 10 years. This is another thing directed just at me. The government fight has cost nearly some $200,000. All of this had to be done out of 10%. Plus my living expenses, my mother, my father, my brother, my wife, my children. Baby, I mean. So I would say I have not paid Elijah Muhammad or the Muslims nothing. I owe Elijah Muhammad $100,000. I owe him $100,000. So, no, sir. Elijah Muhammad is running his own schools, his own universities. He's got some 900,000 followers that have to eat daily. I can't feed them. He's got 900,000 followers that drive nice cars. I can't buy them. He's got 900,000 followers that live in nice homes. I can't pay for them. You understand? So this is real silly to say that I take care of the Muslims like the press used to say. The Muslim broke me. No, it was the white government of America. They took 90% first and everything they could after that in some way or the other. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad haven't done nothing but helped me, and I cannot give him a quarter. I owe him everything and the Muslim faith. They don't owe me a thing. I owe them.
It's been written here by a columnist, though. He actually used these words, that the black Muslims now are getting a lot of mileage out of you, but when that mileage is through, they'll drop you like a hot potato. Does that strike you as
What
being
do they
possible?
mean, getting a lot of mileage out of me? All of my mileage, I got all of my mileage out of them. The talk, the arrogance, I mean, the fearlessness, the stand that I've taken for my religion, the world respect I've gotten now that I'm a Muslim with the name Muhammad Ali. I'm now recognized all throughout the Islamic world. Money can't buy this brotherhood and world love. I have some 800,000 brothers in America who love me. They'll die for me and I'll die for them. But so I don't know what they mean, but I've gotten mileage out of this.
Muhammad Clay is certainly plastic explosive for unscrupulous hands. His naivety, combined with a congenital hatred of being out of the limelight for more than 5 seconds flat, has always been apparent. The point is he more serious now than in the old days? For as he looks back, he admits that he was kidding us all.
Well, this was only campaigning. Before the first listing fight, I wasn't a champion. And you had a lot of top contenders who were ranked over me at the time I fought listed. And so I found out that promoters like money. Promoters look for the best 2 people that's going to draw the crowd. I met a famous wrestler in America who's deceased now named Gorgeous George. And he was bragging about how pretty he was, how beautiful he was, how great he was. I'll annihilate the bomb, I'll kill him, I cannot be defeated. And he was bragging so until I had to go see him. And many thousands of people was there, mainly hoping he would be whooped, just to see if this man could really back up all this talk. So right away I start talking. I am the greatest. If he talks jive, he'll fall in fight. I'm the real king of the world. I'm too beautiful to be a fighter. This made many people angry because black people in America as a rule are humble. They don't talk like that. And I heard it ringside when I fought Sonny Liston. Knock that nigger out. That nigger needs a good whooping. He talks too damn much. Put your fist in his mouth. Well, I didn't care what he said because he paid $250 for the seat. And I went to the bank laughing, you understand?
Yeah. What you're saying is the whole thing was a publicity gimmick.
Right. This was a gimmick. This was only to campaign like President Nixon. He went all over the country seeking to give you an autograph. He flew airplanes, he rode trains, he went out of his way to pick up little children. But after he got in office, things changed. Now you cannot see Nixon walking down the street. Now you need an appointment and a necktie to go talk to Nixon. I start saying Liston, but Nixon. So now that I'm in office, I would say, now that I'm an established champion, ranked as the fastest in all history, best by many, I would say that I have no need now to say I'm the greatest or I can whip him, because the people know that I'm a good fighter. So this was only, I would say, campaigning.
Even so, he still can't resist campaigning at the very turn of a camera.
This universe is big enough for 3 champions, but the world is not big enough for 3 champions. 2 of us must leave, and it's not going to be me. Joe Frazier, James Ellis, they got to have a showdown. And after I go to jail, if I go to jail, I'm going to stay in training. And when I come out, they got to whoop me.
The one place where Clay's still certain of an adulatory reception is in downtown Black, Miami. He drives to one of the chain of hamburger palaces he's building across America. It's in these that his money's tied up. But there's also a certain sinister undertone of segregationist recruiting.
We are dominantly in 90% black neighborhoods, but all people come here, Cubans, Mexicans, white, but the majority are black because these are black neighborhoods, the schools in the area, the housing projects, and just 99% black. But what the thing is to give our people in America a place to come in their own slum conditions, where they have air-conditioned, nice, modern places like this, where we can employ them and give them what few jobs we can. And I come here and talk to the kids a lot. Nationally, we will employ about 9,500 people.
This, of course, I mean, we've seen here demonstrated your particular hold on these people because of your fame, because of your name, because of everything. You have a tremendous hold on these people. We've seen it here. Does this strike you as being a great responsibility?
Well, I would say yes. I have a great responsibility to do all I can as an image to lead them into doing the right things. I would say I'm not a leader, but all I can do is do the best I can, hoping that they will follow after me. Like an example, I think that the smoking that they are trying to do at a young age. I just encourage this, and the drinking and the mistreatment of women, and the stealing and gang wars and fighting and killing one another, which is going on throughout the United States. And as long as I can obey the laws of the land, as long as it don't conflict with my religious beliefs, and live as clean as I can, hoping that some of them will be impressed by it and see the success that I have and try to follow me in that way.
Could one follow that argument through and say that therefore they could well follow you into a black Muslim movement?
Well, I think this is the best thing they could do, is to join the Muslim movement. And this is what has taught me to live like I do. This is what has made me stay with my people after gaining so much world fame and power, to love and respect and not sell out my people. So the main objective is hoping one day that they will recognize Elijah Muhammad and become followers of him. Then they become better citizens than they are Christians. They become more respectable to the women. They become less juveniles. And the best thing they could do is to become Muslims.
So what is exactly your position with this company? Are you just a figurehead?
I would say I'm the biggest stockholder in the whole company. I own half of the company.
Does this make you...
I have other advisors and helpers working on with me. But I would say that this is a lifetime thing with me from now on.
Could you put a cash value on your holdings in the company?
Well, it'll be kind of rough to say right now because stock grows and falls. But I would say if I had to cash it all in now, about $3 million.
You could actually cash in
$3 million.
And produce $3 million.
Easy, yeah. So they took the title, I just got something better.
There are many contradictory assessments of Clay, and only time, provided he survives an assassin's bullet, will tell which is correct. One thing seems certain. He may appreciate the enormous latent power he has, but he doesn't have the maturity to control it. This is not a new American story. The only difference is that whereas Elmer Gantry was fiction, Muhammad Ali is fact.
Joe Louis was champion. Who is he now? Sugar Ray was champion. Ezra Charles was champion. Rocky Marciano was champion. They were only sports images. And when the sport leave, they die. I haven't been in boxing for 3 years. And I'm in news more. I'm in colleges more. TV series is like this from all over the world are coming to talk to me. See, naturally a few dollars is gone. As they say, the price of freedom comes high. I have paid, but I am free. I leave town when I want. I have no cigar-smoking white boss to say, where are you at today? Where are you going? When they get as famous as me, my friend, they're not too free to go where they want to go, mainly with their own people. I have paid a great price. I'm leaving town tomorrow at 5 in the morning. I'm stopping in Atlanta to open up a few more, buy some land for some more restaurants. And then I'm going out to California. I go when I want. I leave when I want. I say what I want on your TV show. I say it all over the world. It costs me. I can't go back to my job now because boss don't want me on the job now, but I'm free, you understand?
You are happy to have thrown away perhaps the greatest sports career since the war.
I haven't thrown it away. I haven't lost it. I would say I turned it down. I'm not, see, the greatest sports title mean nothing, mister, if you cannot be free. See, boys in Vietnam are throwing away, you may say, their lives. I haven't did that much. I'm still living. They are dying today to free somebody they don't know. So what in the hell is a heavyweight title and a few stinky dollar bills for my people's freedom?
The thoughts of the one and only Muhammad Ali.